Welcome to Elevate and Thrive, where your mindset evolves. This is the year you stop holding back and finally step into the full power of who you are meant to become. Not next year, not someday, not when everything feels perfect. This year. Because holding back has stolen enough from you already. It has stolen chances, confidence, time, and moments that could have changed your life. You were never created to live in the shadows of your own potential. You were never meant to stay quiet when there is something inside you that is calling you forward. The truth is, the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the part of you that keeps hesitating, the part that keeps waiting for permission, the part that keeps saying, maybe later. If this is helping you shift your mindset, subscribe to Elevate and Thrive. This channel is for your growth. Holding back looks harmless at first. It feels like safety, it feels like comfort, it feels like avoiding failure. But what it really is a slow surrender. Every time you stay silent instead of speaking up, you hold back. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you hold back. Every time you know what you need to do but delay it again, you hold back. And slowly, day by day, you begin to shrink. Not because you are weak, but because you keep denying the strength you already have. Your potential is not something you earn one day, it is something you carry right now. But potential means nothing if you never step into it. A locked door is still a door, but it will never lead anywhere until you open it. That is what this year is about. Opening the door, stepping through it, becoming the person who stops waiting and starts moving. You don't need more talent. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need courage. The courage to start before you feel ready. The courage to take the first step even when your hands are shaking. The courage to show up even when fear is loud. Because fear will always try to keep you small. Fear will always whisper that you're not good enough, not prepared enough, not strong enough. But fear is not a sign to stop. Fear is a sign that you are standing at the edge of growth. This year is your turning point because you are tired of living with regret. Regret is heavy. Regret is waking up and realizing you could have done more. Regret is watching time pass while your dreams stay the same. Regret is knowing you had greatness inside you but never gave it a chance to breathe. And the truth is, failure is painful, but regret lasts longer. Failure teaches, regret haunts. So this year, you stop holding back. You stop negotiating with your excuses. You stop waiting for motivation to save you. You stop pretending that tomorrow is guaranteed. You start acting like your life matters now. You start acting like your dreams deserve effort, not just imagination. Stepping into your full potential does not mean you become perfect overnight. It means you become committed. It means you decide that you will not quit on yourself anymore. It means you choose discipline over comfort. You choose progress over procrastination. You choose growth over fear. You choose action over endless thinking. Your future self is built by what you do today, not what you plan, not what you hope. What you do. The person you want to become is waiting on the other side of consistency. The stronger you, the focused you, the fearless you is not a fantasy. That person is real, but they require something from you. They require you to stop holding back. This is the year you stop playing small. This is the year you stop doubting your worth. This is the year you stop living like you have unlimited time. This is the year you rise, because the world does not need a smaller version of you. It needs the full version, and it starts with one decision, one moment, one step forward. This year you stop holding back and you finally become unstoppable. Regret is more painful than failure, and that truth is something most people don't fully understand until it is too late. Failure feels sharp in the moment. It stings, it bruises your pride, it forces you to face disappointment. But failure is temporary, failure is an event. Regret is a lifetime wait. Regret is what stays with you when the moment has passed and you realize you never even tried. Failure can heal. Regret becomes a permanent echo. Most people spend their lives trying to avoid failure. They think the safest path is the one with no risks, no embarrassment, no struggle. So they stay comfortable, they stay quiet, they stay where they are. They delay their dreams because they don't want to fall short. But what they don't realize is that by avoiding failure, they are choosing regret. Because every dream you ignore becomes a question you carry forever. Every chance you don't take becomes a memory of what could have been. Failure teaches you something. Failure builds you. Failure is proof that you had the courage to step forward. Even the strongest people in the world have failed. Every champion, every leader, every person who has ever achieved something meaningful has been through setbacks. Failure is part of the journey. It is not the end. It is not a sign that you are not good enough. It is a sign that you are growing. But regret is different. Regret is silent. It doesn't explode like failure. It slowly creeps into your life. It appears in the quiet moments when you are alone. It appears when you see someone else doing what you always wanted to do. It appears when years pass and you realize you stayed the same. Regret is waking up one day and understanding that time moved forward, but you didn't. Failure hurts, but it comes with lessons. Regret hurts and it comes with emptiness. Failure says you tried. Regret says you didn't. Failure is a bruise. Regret is a scar. The most painful words in life are not, I failed. The most painful words are, I wish I had started sooner. I wish I'd taken the chance. I wish I had believed in myself. I wish I had not been so afraid. Those words don't just hurt for a day, they hurt for years. You don't get regret from doing too much. You get regret from doing too little, from holding back, from staying silent, from letting fear control your choices, from waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. The truth is, the perfect moment is a lie. Life doesn't hand you perfect conditions. Life hands you opportunities wrapped in uncertainty, and you either step forward or you don't. People think they have time. They think tomorrow is guaranteed. They think they can start later, but later becomes next week. Next week becomes next year, and one day later becomes never. That is how regret is born. It is born in delay. It is born in excuses. It is born in comfort. If you fail, you can rise again. You can adjust. You can learn. You can become stronger. But if you never start, there is nothing to rise from. There is only the emptiness of unrealized potential. Regret is painful because it is personal. No one else can carry it for you. No one else can fix it for you. It is the knowledge that you had the ability to create something more, but you didn't. It is the awareness that the life you wanted was possible, but you stayed afraid. So take action before time passes. Take action while you still can. Don't wait until you are forced to look back. Don't wait until the opportunity is gone. Don't wait until you are older and asking yourself why you didn't believe in your own power. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite fear. Courage is choosing growth over comfort. Courage is choosing the possibility of failure over the certainty of regret. Because failure is a chapter, regret is the whole story. Failure is a lesson, regret is a loss. Failure is temporary pain, regret is permanent longing. And when your life is over, you will not be proud of the risks you avoided. You will be proud of the moments you stepped forward. So do it now, start today, take the chance, speak up, move forward. Try fail if you must, but never let fear steal your future. Regret is far more painful than failure, and the time to act is always now. Your life does not change because you wish it would. It does not transform because you sit in your room and hope that somehow the future will be different. Life does not respond to dreams without movement. Life responds to decisions, real decisions, decisions that are followed by action. Because wishing is passive, but movement is powerful. Waiting keeps you stuck, but action creates momentum. Most people spend years trapped in the illusion of someday. Someday I'll start. Someday I'll get serious. Someday I'll change my habits. Someday I'll chase what I really want. But someday is not a day on the calendar. Someday is a hiding place. It is the word people use when they are afraid to begin. And while they wait, life keeps moving forward without them. The truth is simple. Your life is shaped by what you repeatedly choose, not what you want, not what you think about, what you choose. Every single day you are making decisions, even when you feel like you are standing still. When you choose comfort over growth, that is a decision. When you choose excuses over effort, that is a decision. When you choose to delay instead of start, that is a decision. Your life is the result of those choices stacked together over time. Movement is what separates the dreamers from the builders. Everyone has dreams, everyone has goals, everyone wants more, but the difference is that some people move, they take the step, they do the work, they show up, they act even when it's uncomfortable. They understand that action is the language of transformation. You can't think your way into a new life. You have to move your way into it. You have to do something. You have to take the first step, even if it's messy, even if it's imperfect, even if you don't feel ready. Readiness is not something you wait for. Readiness is something you create through action. The world does not reward intentions. The world rewards execution. You can intend to change, you can intend to succeed, you can intend to become better, but intention without movement is just imagination. It's just a thought, and thoughts do not build discipline. Thoughts do not create success. Thoughts do not change reality. Movement does. The hardest part is always the beginning. That moment when you stand at the edge of change and your mind fills with doubt. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I waste my time? But what if you succeed? What if you become everything you've been holding back? What if one step changes everything? Action is not about certainty. Action is about courage. It is about moving forward even when the outcome is unknown. Because growth is always on the other side of discomfort. The people who create extraordinary lives are not fearless. They are willing to take the step, willing to face the challenge, willing to move. Waiting is seductive because it feels safe. Waiting feels like protection. It feels like avoiding failure. But waiting is a trap, because while you wait, time passes. While you wait, opportunities fade. While you wait, your dreams remain dreams. The cost of waiting is your potential. Movement doesn't have to be dramatic. It starts small: one decision, one habit, one step forward, one workout, one page written, one conversation, one moment of courage. The smallest action, repeated consistently, becomes transformation. Your future is not built in a single breakthrough. It is built in daily movement, in daily choices, in showing up when it's hard, in doing what needs to be done even when motivation is gone. Movement creates momentum, and momentum creates change. Stop thinking that your life will change when you feel inspired. Inspiration is temporary. Discipline is reliable. Action is reliable. The people who win are not the ones who feel motivated every day. They are the ones who move anyway. If you want a different life, you need different decisions. You need different actions. You need to stop waiting for the perfect time and start creating the right time. Because the right time is not coming. The right time is now. You are one decision away from a different future, one step away from momentum, one move away from breaking the cycle. Your life changes through decisions and movement, not wishes or waiting. The moment you stop waiting and start moving is the moment everything begins. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is not something meant to take joy away from your life. Discipline is not a cage. Discipline is freedom. It is the bridge between the person you are today and the person you want to become. Most people misunderstand discipline because they see it as suffering, restriction, or pain. But the truth is, discipline is the greatest form of self-respect. It is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Every dream you have requires discipline. Every goal demands it. The life you want is not built through random bursts of motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline stays. Discipline is what carries you when excitement disappears. It is what keeps you moving forward when no one is watching, when progress feels slow, and when quitting seems easier. Freedom is not doing whatever you feel like doing. That is not freedom. That is being controlled by impulses. That is being controlled by comfort. Real freedom is control. Real freedom is being able to tell yourself no. Real freedom is being able to choose the harder path because you know it leads to something greater. Discipline is the power to direct your life instead of drifting through it. Look at the people who feel trapped in bad habits, trapped in unhealthy lifestyles, trapped in procrastination, trapped in excuses. They think freedom means avoiding discipline, but that lack of discipline is exactly what chains them. They are not free. They are controlled by their weaknesses. They are controlled by what feels good in the moment. Discipline breaks chains. Discipline creates strength. Discipline gives you options. When you have discipline, you can trust yourself. You can rely on yourself. You can say, I will do what I said I would do. That is power. That is freedom. Discipline is the bridge because it connects intention to reality. You can want success, but discipline is what makes you earn it. You can want confidence, but discipline is what builds it. You can want change, but discipline is what creates it. Without discipline, dreams remain wishes. With discipline, dreams become plans. With discipline, plans become action, and action becomes a new life. Discipline is not about being perfect. It is about being consistent. It is about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It is about doing the work when motivation is gone. It is about choosing growth over comfort. That choice, repeated daily, transforms you. The strongest people are not the ones who never struggle. The strongest people are the ones who have discipline in the struggle. They keep going. They don't rely on feelings. They rely on commitment. They understand that the future is built in ordinary moments, in daily decisions, in small acts of discipline. Discipline is waking up when you want to stay in bed. Discipline is working when you want to procrastinate. Discipline is training when you want to quit. Discipline is saving when you want to spend. Discipline is focusing when distractions are everywhere. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, not what feels easiest. And every time you choose discipline, you are choosing freedom. Freedom from laziness, freedom from excuses, freedom from regret, freedom from being average, freedom from being controlled by fear. People chase freedom in the wrong places. They think freedom comes from having more money, more time, more comfort. But the truth is, freedom comes from within. Freedom comes from mastering yourself. Because if you cannot control your habits, you cannot control your future. If you cannot control your mind, you cannot control your life. Discipline gives you the ability to build the life you actually want. It gives you structure, it gives you strength, it gives you progress, it gives you pride. The bridge is not built in one day, it is built step by step. Discipline is not one big decision. It is thousands of small decisions. It is choosing again and again to become better. And every time you do, you move closer to the person you know you can be. The life you want is on the other side of discipline. The freedom you want is on the other side of discipline. The success you want is on the other side of discipline. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is the bridge. And once you cross it, You realize you were never restricting yourself. You were setting yourself free. Consistency matters more than talent or motivation because consistency is what builds results that last. Talent can give you a head start, but it cannot carry you to the finish line without effort. Motivation can spark a beginning, but it cannot sustain a journey when the road becomes difficult. Consistency is the true foundation of success because it is the daily decision to keep going even when you don't feel like it. Most people overestimate talent and underestimate discipline. They look at successful people and assume they were born different, gifted, special. But the truth is, behind every achievement is repetition. Behind every transformation is routine. Behind every breakthrough is consistency. Greatness is not built in one dramatic moment. It is built quietly through small actions repeated over time. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you wake up inspired, ready to conquer the world. Other days you wake up tired, stressed, distracted, or discouraged. If your progress depends on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Motivation comes and goes like the weather. Consistency is a commitment. It is choosing to do what needs to be done regardless of mood. Consistency is powerful because it creates momentum. When you show up every day, even in small ways, you build a rhythm. That rhythm becomes habit. That habit becomes identity. Over time, you stop being someone who tries occasionally and become someone who does consistently. And that is when real change happens. Talent without consistency becomes wasted potential. There are countless people with natural ability who never achieve what they could because they rely on talent alone. They expect success to come easily. When challenges appear, they quit. When progress feels slow, they stop. Talent may open a door, but consistency is what keeps you walking through it. Consistency is what separates average from extraordinary. The difference between the person who dreams and the person who succeeds is not always intelligence or skill. It is persistence. It is showing up when it's boring. It is working when it's uncomfortable. It is continuing when results are not immediate. The world rewards consistency because consistency builds trust. When you are consistent, you become dependable. You become disciplined. You become someone who follows through. And that quality creates opportunities. People trust consistent effort more than occasional bursts of brilliance. Think about fitness. One workout does not change your body. 10 workouts do not change your body. But months of consistent training transforms you completely. The same is true with learning, business, relationships, and personal growth. One day doesn't matter. Every day matters. Consistency teaches patience. It teaches you that success is not instant. It is earned. It is built. It is a process. The people who win are not always the fastest. They are the ones who refuse to stop. Consistency is also how you build confidence. Confidence does not come from talking about what you will do. Confidence comes from proving to yourself day after day that you can do it. Every time you show up, you gain self-respect. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you become stronger. Consistency builds belief. Motivation may start the fire, but consistency keeps it burning. Motivation may push you on day one, but consistency carries you through day 100. The people who change their lives are not the ones who feel motivated every day. They are the ones who act anyway. Even small, consistent actions create massive results over time. Reading 10 pages a day can change your mind in a year. Saving a little money each week can change your future. Practicing a skill daily can make you unstoppable. The compound effect of consistency is unstoppable. Consistency is not glamorous, it is not exciting, it is often repetitive, but it is the real secret behind every success story. Champions are not built in moments of motivation, they are built in years of consistency. So stop waiting to feel ready, stop waiting to feel inspired, choose consistency, show up, do the work, keep going, because consistency matters more than talent, more than motivation, more than anything else. It is the true power that builds a great life. One decision today can completely transform your future because life is not changed by huge miracles or sudden breakthroughs. Life is changed by choices, quiet choices, simple choices, decisions that seem small in the moment but carry enormous power over time. Your destiny is not shaped in one dramatic event. It is shaped in the direction you choose, step by step, day by day. Most people think transformation requires something big. They think they need the perfect opportunity, the perfect timing, the perfect motivation. But the truth is, everything begins with a decision. The decision to start, the decision to stop, the decision to try again, the decision to finally take control. One decision can be the difference between staying stuck for years and moving forward today. Your future self is not created by accident. Your future self is created by what you choose right now, the habits you build, the actions you take, the discipline you practice, and the courage you show are all shaping the person you will become. The future is not far away. The future is being built in this moment. One decision can change your identity. When you decide to wake up early, you become someone who is committed. When you decide to stop making excuses, you become someone who takes responsibility. When you decide to take action despite fear, you become someone who is brave. Decisions are not just actions. Decisions are declarations of who you are. The problem is, many people repeat the same decisions every day. They choose comfort, they choose delay, they choose distraction, they choose fear, and because of those repeated choices, their life stays the same. But the moment you choose differently, everything can change. The moment you decide that you will no longer live the same way, your life begins to shift. One decision today can break a cycle that has controlled you for years. It can end procrastination. It can end self-doubt. It can end the habit of quitting. It can end the story that you are not enough. That is how powerful a decision is. It is the first crack in the wall that has been holding you back. Think about it. Every great change in history started with one decision. One person deciding to speak up. One person deciding to act. One person deciding not to give up. Your life is no different. Your breakthrough does not start with perfection. It starts with a choice. The hardest part is the decision often feels uncomfortable. It feels uncertain. It feels risky. But growth is always uncomfortable. Change is always uncomfortable. If it were easy, everyone would do it. The people who transform their lives are not the ones who never feel fear. They are the ones who decide anyway. One decision today can create momentum, and momentum is life-changing. Once you start moving, it becomes easier to keep moving. Once you take one step, the next step becomes possible. The first decision is the spark. The second is the flame. The third becomes a fire. You don't need to change everything at once. You need to decide one thing. Decide to start. Decide to show up. Decide to take responsibility. Decide to stop waiting. Decide to stop holding back. That one decision is enough to begin. Your future self is watching, the stronger version of you, the disciplined version of you, the successful version of you. That person is not begging you for perfection. That person is begging you for action. That person is begging you for one decision that changes the direction of your life. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. Imagine the difference between making the same choices and making one new choice today. 1 year from now, you could still be stuck in the same place, repeating the same habits, carrying the same regret. Or you could be living a completely different life because you decided to start now. Time will pass no matter what. The only question is who you will become while it passes. One decision today can transform everything because it changes the path you are walking on. It changes your mindset. It changes your habits. It changes your future. You are always one decision away from growth, one decision away from freedom, one decision away from becoming unstoppable. And that decision is available to you right now. Elevate your thinking, thrive in your life,